As a former psych ward patient, here's what you need to know about therapy. In addition to my experience as a psych ward patient, I happen to have a degree in psychology from one of the top ranking universities in Canada. The degree remains shiny and unused. I'm saying this not from an anti-therapy perspective, I'm saying this from a pro-truth perspective. Therapy is often used as one of this cure-all magic solution, especially in media these days, almost popularized as an aesthetic. And while I do believe that going to therapy is a crucial step in healing, simply going isn't gonna do anything. Therapy is not like an antibiotic. You don't just take it and sit back and wait for it to do its work in your immune systems. Therapy is more like a worksheet. It's more like a guideline that's there to help you correct your distorted thinking patterns, to help rewire your brain and step into the right direction mentally. You are the one that has to do the work. And I've seen this firsthand. I had a friend who went to therapy for years. I'm not going to diagnose her. I'm not qualified to, technically, but from my personal experience with her, she exhibited a lot of patterns of behavior that were really unhealthy. Constant attention seeking, lying, impulsive behavior, risky choice making, and an inability to take accountability for the smallest things. Even if she was an hour late to something, she would find a way to make herself the victim about it, somehow. I knew her for around 10 years, and throughout that entire time she was in therapy. But instead of becoming more self-aware, she became less self-aware and more deluded over time. Mentally and physically, she kept getting worse because she kept using anything she heard in therapy, any explanation, as excuses for her to do anything she didn't want to do, including exercise, basic diet control, being nice, anything. And that's when I realized therapy only works if you go with the right intention. If you go to therapy just to feel validated, just to be told you're right, or just to be comforted without ever being challenged, then you're not really healing. You're just paying someone for you to stay the same and to hear nice words about yourself. This former friend of mine, she had many therapists over the years. And whenever a therapist said something she didn't like, she would drop them and badmouth them. My guess is that they probably pointed out something she didn't want to hear about herself, but that she actually needed to confront. And the therapist she did like, they might have been genuinely good therapists, nice and supportive. But maybe they weren't seeing the full picture because she wasn't giving them the full picture. They only had her version of reality to work with. Therapy can be powerful. It can genuinely help people, but it's not magic. It won't save you from yourself if you are committed to avoiding accountability. It won't change you if your main goal is to seek reassurance, or to be comforted, or reassured on your wrong instead of improving. And it won't heal you if you keep using therapy language to justify the same destructive patterns. Therapy is a tool, which means that you have to use it properly in order for it to work. But for those genuinely committed to improving and having a hard time, I believe in you. I know it's hard to delay gratification and work on a long term where you can't even really feel like you're making progress, but trust me, it gets better. I was in a super duper bad place, can barely take care of myself. I can't say specific words because I don't want to get shadow banned, but it was bad. It was really bad. But now I'm here and I have amazing friends, a great boyfriend, and my relationship with my family is getting better. I am starting to be able to hold down jobs. So, the hard work does pay off. So keep at it for all of you who are doing hard work to work on yourselves. You got this.